Arsenal will keep a close eye on the 22-year-old player who aligns with Arteta and Edu's transfer strategy. Meanwhile, the Gunners' 25-year-old transfer target is approaching the end of his contract, which could enable Edu Gaspar to secure a deal on a free transfer. Hello everyone. Welcome once again to the Arsenal News channel. We're here to provide you with the latest updates and keep you up to date on everything related to the Gunners. As Arsenal continue to monitor Gabriel Martinelli's situation, fans can breathe a sigh of relief. The player's injury scare seems to be less serious than initially feared. The Brazilian winger raised concerns after reports suggested he had suffered a muscle injury while on international duty. Martinelli was brought on as a late substitute in Brazil's 2-1 win over Chile in their World Cup qualifying campaign. Worries escalated when he missed training with the national team. The news sparked panic, especially with Martin Odegaard already sidelined by a serious injury during the September international break. Odegaard is expected to be out for at least another month, adding to the anxiety over Martinelli's fitness. However, recent updates indicate that Martinelli's situation is not as severe as first thought. Arsenal journalist Charles Watts reported that the club has been in contact with Brazil's medical team, and there is little concern over the issue's seriousness. While Martinelli could still miss Arsenal's upcoming match against AFC Bournemouth this weekend, a final decision will be made after the team's last training session on Friday at London Coney. Arsenal have chosen not to recall Martinelli early from international duty, allowing him to remain in Brazil as planned. He is expected to return to London after Brazil's game against Peru. Martinelli, having scored in Arsenal's last two Premier League games against Leicester City and Southampton, will be eager to regain fitness in time for Saturday's fixture. Meanwhile, Arsenal have received another worrying update and could face a fresh injury blow following Takahiro Tomiyasu's return. The Japanese defender, who came on as a late substitute in the win over Southampton, is now set for another spell on the sidelines due to a recurrence of his knee problem. Tomiyasu's appearance in that match, replacing Thomas Partey at right-back, had given hope for a full recovery. However, reports now suggest that the injury he suffered earlier this season has flared up again, leaving him unavailable for a significant period. This could be a major setback for Arsenal, as Tomiyasu has been seen as the ideal backup to Ben White in the team's defence. Team Talk reports that Tomiyasu will face further time on the sidelines, dealing a blow to Arsenal's squad depth at a crucial time. His absence comes as Mikel Arteta is already managing injuries in defence, with both White and Jurrien Timber also sidelined. Thomas Partey was forced to play at right-back against Southampton, and the Ghanaian could be asked to fill that role again against Bournemouth. Due to fitness issues, Tomiyasu has been left out of Japan's international fixtures. Arsenal are now seriously concerned about a recurrence of his knee injury, potentially ruling him out for another month. With the Bournemouth clash looming, Arsenal's dwindling defensive options add to concerns over Tomiyasu's setback. Additionally, rumours have emerged that Arsenal could be open to selling Tomiyasu in the January transfer window, with Italian giants AC Milan and Juventus closely monitoring his situation, aiming to secure his signature. In other news, rising star Ethan Nwaneri continues to impress Mikel Arteta with his excellent performances. The talented 17-year-old is making waves on the international stage this season, showcasing his skills during the recent international break with England U19s. Nwaneri has made 3 appearances during this period, scoring a goal in the 2-1 defeat to Portugal. Despite the negative result, his performance was outstanding and caught the eye. Additionally, he contributed significantly to the convincing 4-1 victory over the Netherlands, coming on as a substitute for the last 25 minutes. On Tuesday, Nwaneri captained England against France in Marbella and did not disappoint. Just 10 minutes into the game, he found the net with a stunning 20-yard strike after cutting in from the right flank. He was substituted in the 68th minute as England secured a 4-2 win. His impressive performances for the under-19s are certainly attracting the attention of Mikel Arteta as the Gunners prepare to return to the Premier League. With injuries to key players, the young talent could soon be handed his first Premier League start. Arsenal return to action on Saturday, and fans will be eager to see if their star player gets a chance to start against AFC Bournemouth at the Vitality Stadium. In a significant turn of events for Arsenal, the club's search for a high-profile transfer target has encountered a major setback. Following a failed attempt to secure João Garcia during the last transfer window, Arsenal quickly resorted to a loan deal for Neto in response to Aaron Ramsdale's permanent move to Southampton. However, with Neto already 35 and no option to buy included in the loan deal, it is widely believed that he will likely leave at the end of the season, leaving Arsenal in need of a new backup goalkeeper sooner rather than later. Recent reports indicate that Arsenal have shifted their focus to Napoli's Alex Meret, who has made 7 appearances this season, keeping 2 clean sheets. Meret's current contract with Napoli expires at the end of the 2024-25 season, meaning Arsenal could negotiate a free transfer as early as January, although any official deal is unlikely until next summer. These plans could be reconsidered, as Meret's representatives are reportedly ready to negotiate a new contract with Napoli. With the prospect of signing him now in doubt, speculation suggests Arsenal might rekindle their interest in Garcia next summer. Additionally, they could consider promoting Karl Hein to serve as David Raya's deputy when he returns from his loan spell at Real Valladolid. Hein, aged just 22, has been impressive for Real Valladolid, recording 3 clean sheets in 9 La Liga matches despite the club's challenging position in the league table. Another player recently linked with Arsenal will be closely watched in action when Shakhtar Donetsk visits the Emirates for the Champions League. The highly rated Georgi Sudarkov is rapidly rising to prominence, attracting interest from several top clubs, including Manchester City, Tottenham, and Liverpool. At just 22, Sudarkov has been touted as a potential target for the Gunners. While it is still too early to predict whether Arsenal will make a move for the midfielder, his profile aligns perfectly with what manager Mikel Arteta and sporting director Edu are seeking. Georgi Sudarkov excels in an attacking midfield role, often playing as a number 10, but is versatile enough to drop deeper if required. With players expected to leave at the end of the season and Marino approaching 30, Arsenal is keen to inject some fresh talent into their midfield options. However, the Gunners are well aware of the challenges that come with negotiating with Shakhtar. Their previous pursuit of Mikhailo Mudryk highlighted just how difficult the Ukrainian club can be in transfer discussions. If Arsenal decides to pursue Sudarkov, they should be prepared for a tough negotiation process, as he will not come cheap. Furthermore, Mudryk's struggles since joining Chelsea underscore just how significant a leap in quality the move from Ukraine to the Premier League has been. As the Champions League tie approaches, all eyes will be on Sudarkov to see if he can impress and potentially pave the way for a future at Arsenal. The Ukrainian midfielder renewed his contract with Shakhtar Donetsk on the 1st of February this year, extending it until the 31st of December, 2028, which could make his departure more difficult.